for a while now, I've been like, people have had me like at this sort of range, right, where my lights are gonna be whiffing, right? I guess this one is pretty big too, right? But like, it's still, there are definitely ranges where even this, right, is not quite doing what I need it to do. But yeah, this is definitely a better button to poke out with, right? That's immediately, that's also something. It does also much more plus on hit than this. This is even on hits. This is +6 on hits, right? So that's one thing. Probably if I want to be poking out, like in some of these ranges where I want to be poking out with like a medium, right? This is basically, I mean, this is the size of my crouch medium punch. It can actually be a little bigger, right? So this for sure. But then also, like, you know, if people are just walking into this range against Zangief, they should just be getting grabbed. Like, the hitbox might be smaller, but they move forward more, so it ends up being about the same, right? Is that a thing? More so a preemptive anti-air, in my opinion. Lariats? No. Yeah, Lariat, jump arcs are long enough. You can definitely reactively anti-air with Lariat. Like that. See? Lariat is not so slow. You have to be preemptive. Like, that would be really bad if that was the case. I mean, that time she neutral jumped, but yeah. No, Lariat is definitely a reactive anti-air, as most are. Oh yeah, sure, this move. Alright. Really gotta stop like that habit of like as soon as I land, I want to drive rush back in. Causes me a lot of trouble, I think. Show kicks is fair. Oh yeah, that whiffs if it doesn't cross up. Yeah, I should have been ready to potentially try and kill her for that. Okay with this, I'm just gonna sit here and get out of my burnout. That's all the same to you. Okay, not what I expected, but not a problem, I suppose. Didn't quite get the punish on that whiffed sweep right there. The double dash, I still didn't have quite the wherewithal to check. It's bad, certainly. We can block the fireballs to be somewhat less committal here. Yeah. Just in case she does try to bait it. I was on you. Not what I expected, but it's what happened. It's the world we live in. DP? No. There's the DP. Yeah. Third time's the charm. Unfortunately, third time is also when I stop baiting it. What in the world? Sure. It's got to be a misinput of some sort from her. We'll take it. It's not punishable by that? Okay, sure. That's a 9-frame move. That's not even my sweep. That was my crouching medium kick. So today I learned. Was I off on my timing, or is that thing just incredibly safe? I'm willing to believe either or both. It's level 3 there. I would have killed her. It's a damn shame that I got that misinput, but it's fine. Perish? No, not quite. Oh, right, that whiffs if it doesn't cross up. Yeah. Again, we gotta be ready to try and kill her for that potential. Whoa. Okay, that's an interesting strategy, certainly. Stop rushing at her like this. Oh, baby. We're alive. It's fine. Okay, let's block these fireballs. If we take some drive gauge damage, we can try to kill the Chun-Li. It's not that bad. Yeah, our crouch medium kick is 2 frames faster than ours, right? So it's a very big difference here. To be careful. Trying to use it to fuck with her like that. Sure. Bonk. Jesus. That sweep being as safe as it is wild to me. 10 show kicks. Sure. I'm okay with this. In the grand scheme of things, I'm even more okay with this because she burns herself out. I will take some throws here. Actually, I wanted to wake up drive reversal. I need to hold forward and hold DI. I keep tapping them and it keeps not working. Yep. There you go. Quick little test just to make sure. Yeah, did not mean to wake up DI there at all. It would have worked too. That's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, we have to hold forward and hold drive reversal if we want, or hold DI if we want to get that. If we tap it, it works sometimes, but not a lot. So that was unfortunate. Very much through that round. Like I didn't even think about the fact that you can DI Hazanchu, so you can like buffer level 3, kind of like how Luke can do with his charge heavy. That was not at all what I was going for there, right? But it just so happened that it worked out for them, which is, it's fine. It's a mistake on my part regardless. Oh boy. Oh. Sure. Owie. Sean's buttons feel like they have no recovery on them, to be real with you. That's our heavy punch, man. Ow. Oh, she could have comboed my ass there. I gotta be more careful. Can choke us? No. Oh no, that's about as that's about as punishable as I can get, is what I was gonna say. Didn't quite work out that way, luckily. Oh, no. I was trying to dash up an SPD. Hurt. Didn't quite work out that way. Oh! Couldn't have DI'd that back. Unfortunately. I'll pay in some screen space to try and hold on to my life here, but nice. Echoes Art makes me think about how great Grand Blue Fantasy would be as a theme for a Pokemon game. A Grand Blue Fantasy Pokemon game. I wonder... What do you mean by that? Ow, ow, ow. There's a big cast, so that's something. Get grabbed. Bonk. Get put down on your head, Mrs. Lee. Get swept, Mrs. Lee. Get then show kicked, Mr. Geef. That happens. What the? Great minds think alike. Potentially not very great minds. Both pick a funny option. Perish. How minus one block is that Chun-Li sweep? I'm very curious. I would like to lab that out. Grand Blue characters as gym leaders would be a fun idea, but who are the Pokemon, I guess, is the problem. I guess there are like a bunch of random creatures in the world, right? That's kind of like the main... Oh, when I think of a Pokemon game, I think about the Pokemon. But I guess there are like a bunch of like random little guys and stuff. 10 show kicks. Okay, sure. Bit strange. I'll take it. What the? Not great to back throw her there. It's kind of... Whew! The panic reaction from my hands. Wake up DI is certainly something. But I did pick something that lost to it, so that's on me. This Chun-Li is trying to kill me now. What the? Okay, cool. Yeah, remember I said Chun's shit feels like it has no recovery? What the hell was that? I guess I can't wheel kick her DP that easily. DI ranges are different. Manon's reaches Geef round start. Geef doesn't reach back. What do you know? What do you know? I didn't know that. Yeah, that is straight up news to me. I kind of assumed they would all be the same. Oh, cool. You back tech, Chun? I've not been paying attention. Yes, you do. This Tetris sweep is -7. That can't be. They had a patch where they were like, "Hey, we're gonna make a lot of sweeps more punishable," and they just kept hers -7. It feels unfair. So no one can punish that shit basically, except like her and like other characters with 7-frame crouch medium kicks, right? Like Ken or something. And even then, you have to be close enough that the crouch medium kick will actually get her. Sure. Sure, I'm okay with getting thrown in the mid-screen once again. It's not a big deal, really. A futile effort. Nice. Are you dead? I did medium SPD? Oof, just barely not. Horrible news, if I do say so myself. Because finding this last hit on Chun can often be problematic. Not with that dash up, though. Not a ton of people play Chun these days, so probably gave her a pass. I don't think that's how they decide the balancing decisions, but... It's certainly a funny idea to think about. Ow. They probably just... What? Huh? Heavy punch didn't armor in top? Oopsie. Maybe I didn't hold it, actually. Maybe I messed up on the hold. Okay, so hold forward and hold the... There you go. Works out much better. That's my bet. Yeah. Definitely a bit of an impatient option there, and by a bit, I mean a lot. -7 on the sweep is pretty wild, though. That's safer than almost all... I think that's safer than every other sweep that they actually nerfed, right? Like Akuma's and I think Cammy's and stuff like that. Jamie's. I guess they want it... Oh, I forget about Hazanchu, yeah. I guess they want it to be like her unique thing. It's not that much damage on the bright side. We have a lot of health still. And they're out of meter now. Exactly. Bonk. Yeah, -7's crazy. That's safer than DJ's, right? And DJ's is like a crouch medium kick. Like, it's kind of designed to be a little different. Isn't DJ's like -8? Chun does seem really underrepresented. I think a big, like, she's just like one of the more technical characters, like a little bit more difficult to play, right? But I think also a big thing is just that I think Ed used to sort of be her, but better. Now that he's been nerfed a bit, I'm not sure if that's still true, but like if you wanted to play like a defensive mid-range space control character, it was like, why would you play Chun-Li when Ed was in the game? Now that Ed has been nerfed pretty significantly, like he's still good, but I don't know that he just like clears Chun-Li in every category necessarily anymore, right? So maybe she'll show up a little bit more. Leg Lady having one of the best sweeps in the game, yeah. Like I assume the idea is that they're like a lot of these guys have bad sweeps, but like her having like or not bad sweeps, like unfairly good sweeps. Like her having it is kind of the point. So we're just gonna keep it on her, right? I assume is the idea there. Or you can. Minus on block looking ends. 0, so true. No. No, sir. Oh boy. Oh my lord. Okay, sure. Yeah, not my best drive rush checking work there. A little late on that. Causes some trouble, certainly. DP? No. Bonk. Unfortunately, my crouch medium kick is not cancelable. Maybe I could have gotten a punish with crouch medium punch there, but I'm not so sure. Oh god. What is happening? Okay. Whoa! Right. Dude, I always forget that button is cancelable for me. Yep. I never expect that little axe kick to be cancelable. What's going on, Nico? Ow. Whoa. Sure. Oh, right, yeah, Ryu. He can, it's one of those risks. Matching after 3 lights against Ryu, he can Hashigeki you to fuck you up. Safe on block, too, so it's a very nice option for him. Hello, good sir. Oh, okay. That does not extend his hurt box quite as far as I thought it would. I guess I have to sweep that, probably. Get some more consistent punishes. Minus frames with the DP, sure. He's a serial killer. That's understandable. Bonk. Might be a skill issue. I can never react to DI even if I know they're gonna do it. It's like 26 frames. You know, there are easier reaction checks in fighting games, certainly. It's not the slowest thing in the world. Right? It's understandable to have a little bit of a struggle on that, I think. Bonk. Yeah, had a feeling. Had a feeling. Go on, you can. Ryu really, I think he really lets it rip on the OD. He really screams it up. I gotta respect it. I get thrown in the mid-screen. I have no qualms with this. Nice crosscut. What the? I guess this fella has been very sure you can build. I should not be too surprised. Can't sweep it from that range either, which is certainly unfortunate. Oh, heavy punch, a little too slow. That was a nice combo. I didn't quite get my heavy punch to armor him in time. Oh. Okay, I'm safe. Okay, I'm dead. Sure. Oh, I had less drive gauge than I thought. That's not good. Ah, it's not good. Yeah. Nice. I just don't have a whiff punish for that. It's very unfortunate. Again, sweep should work. This, you know, the one time I did try it, it was still a little bit out of range. Okay. Accidentally walked under him there, but we'll reap the benefits if we can. If not, have to deal with that jumping. Oh, can't jump that, huh? Doesn't actually leave enough of a gap. Slow ass move, I thought. DP? No. Oh, that was a late ass medium kick too. The fact that he perfect parried that is quite unfortunate. Oh, I think I'm not dead. Oh, now I might be dead. I did not expect the reset into DI. Oops. Oops. Okay, we're alive. That's something. We're not in my favorite situation, certainly. Nice. I saw him walk forward a bit. I thought he was going to go for a throw, so I tried to check him, but I just got EX fireballed out of it. Yeah, the Ryu was definitely a bit of a serial killer on offense, but he's actually playing pretty solid otherwise, right? And again, it's not like there's anything wrong with the way he was running his offense. It was very, very risky, let's say. But like in neutral, I feel like he was actually very solid. He's just anti-airing my ass. You know, I mean, there's a lot of donkey kicks, but unironically, I think I don't know. I guess I could. Right, like there wasn't a super easy way for me to whiff punish him at the ranges he was doing it. Hello, Bison. Hello, son. Bison. You there? Oh, there you go. Damn it! I got hit with the disconnected controller OS. That's crazy. I feel like, you know, you should be maybe you go like, hey, you know, you crouch a couple times, show that you're here. Oh. I guess there's no etiquette when MR is on the line. They get grabbed. You fiend, you villain, playing Bison. He's in character. Oh, yeah, Bison has a pretty good air there. Should be careful about that. Anti-jump murdered. Overhead, sure. Oh, okay, yeah. I do find it hard to poke out with my mediums a lot of the time in the corner like that, since they are a little bit slower than average. And the lights are not quite as big as I'd like them to be. But maybe I should be using. People tell me use more crouch light punch a lot of the time. Maybe that's not wrong. Biggest curse of being a master rank that has reactions is not knowing if it's rollback or just game jank. What do you mean? I feel like it's usually a problem with your reactions, actually. Because rollback, even rollback lag looks funny, but it never makes your buttons not come out when you press them, right? That's the whole point of why rollback is pretty good. So, if you can't react to something, either because it teleported and you had less time to react, sure. But the rollback should not, if you hit the button in time, rollback will not rob you out of that. It is usually always your reactions, even if you are a person with, like, better reactions, right? And people blame, like, rollback, or they blame their buttons getting eaten or something, usually because they just don't want to, you know, it's just easier to blame something else. Though there are some, like, you know, in this game, like Drive Rush, for example, literally will, there's like the Drive Rush screen freeze literally can eat your inputs. If you happen to be unlucky enough to, like, input it on the not what I meant to do. Whoa, what? Huh? Did not mean to running bear grab in neutral there, believe it or not. If you happen to be unlucky enough to input it on, like, the one frame that the Drive Rush freezes it there. Or it's a couple of frames, maybe, the screen freeze. Bonk. Something like that. Probably shouldn't have throw tech that, to be completely real with you. I probably should be more careful jumping a Bison also. Overhead's fine by me. Yeah, as long as he doesn't time it with the explosion. It's really not that big of a deal. That's a bigger deal, because I'm dead. Am I? Maybe? Is it minimum scaling? I think so. I've been in yellow for a while. I think I'm going to hell. Oof. Okay. My drive gauge. Someone help. Ah, nice. Yeah. Again, I have a hard time finding when I can poke out a lot of the time. I blame every single game mechanic for accepting I have a skill issue, so true. As it damn well should be. Oh, nice. Ow. That crouch medium punch. Why is it Bison? Bison in particular, I can never remember what buttons of his are plus and what aren't. The crouch medium punch of his is even on block. His only plus buttons are the evil, like the evil knee or whatever the fuck, like the big knee that he does. And he's got like one other thing, but I always forget. Fair enough. No, sir. I was plus there, but I did hit a big slow medium, so I still traded even off my even off being +3 right there. Perish, Mr. Bison. I've just been thinking, people, yeah. Oh, okay, he happened to jump. People should not be able to just walk up to Zangief so freely, though, right? You gotta put, like, again, SPD can be a neutral tool, certainly. Like that, right? He can't do that. Like, he can't just walk up and, like, sit there threatening me, now that I think about it. I suppose that's why I have such a hard time poking out with my buttons, is because I'm forgetting about my biggest, best one. If someone gets too close, they should just get grabbed. There really is no two ways about it. Misinputted SPD, which is real unfortunate. It would have done a real number on Mr. Bison there. Oh, he actually timed it that time. I thought he... Okay, nice. Bison is a bundle of safe moves and a hobo punch. For real. Nice. He actually timed it on the overhead that time. Well done. Sure. Double jump into level 3 round start. Why not? Get down here. Lose half your health real quick, Mr. Bison. Get reset, Mr. Bison. Lose almost the rest of your entire health bar. Oh my god! Fair enough. Yeah. Called me out on doing driver sweep there. Gotta be careful. The only way we lose this round is we get throw baited by Bison, so let's not. We get throw baited by Bison with the bomb on us, that is. The sweet spot. Perish, good sir. Yeah, I gotta think about lariats, or not lariats, sorry, SPD as a neutral tool more, right? If someone gets too close to me, they should just be getting grabbed. People should be, yeah, like this range should not be comfortable. I messed it up right there. But that range, people should not just be comfortable walking into that range against Zangief, right? And that is that sort of middle range is where like our mediums struggle to compete with other people's mediums since they are smaller. Right? Well, okay, let's be a little bit more careful with it, but yeah, you get the idea. Perfect penalty is a little unfortunate because I got the bomb on me. Ow, ow. Okay, that's even, yeah. So we can at least challenge out on that and trade, but we gotta be ready for what happens after. Oopsie. Does the bomb explode if you take an armored hit? If it's an armored hit of something that explodes the bomb, I believe so, yes. Because not all of his hits blow the bomb up, right? Bomb. Okay, yeah. Drive Russian E is not real. We can let it rock for way longer. But then, of course, we're risking just getting mashed on. No, sir. Bonk. Like that. Oh, yeah, see, exactly. You can let it rock so then it actually will hit them, but then we risk getting mashed on. They set up us the bomb, yeah. He had to wake up overhead. That can't have been intentional, right? It's gotta be a mistake of some kind. Again, shouldn't be poking out with buttons like that at that range. You might as well just use SPD on his way in. You're gonna have to practice that a lot. That feels like a big deal. Something that I'm definitely letting fall by the wayside erroneously. Okay. I'm dead. Yep. Good conversion. I think so, anyway. Yeah, I think so. I'm going straight to hell. Good games, good games. Yeah, that's a whole new paradigm that we gotta focus on, right? Because it is like for a while now, I've been like people have had me like at this sort of range, right, where my lights are gonna be whiffing, right? I guess this one is pretty big too, right? But like it's still there are definitely ranges where even this, right, is not quite doing what I need it to do. But yeah, this is definitely a better button to poke out with, right? That's immediately that's also something. It does also much more plus on hit than this. This is even on hits. This is +6 on hits, right? So that's one thing. Probably if I want to be poking out like in some of these ranges where I want to be poking out with like a medium. Right, this is basically, I mean, this is the size of my crouch medium punch. It can actually be a little bigger, right? So this for sure. But then also, like, you know, if people are just walking into this range against Zangief, they should just be getting grabbed. I need to pick my modern Zangief back up. I had like a 60% win rate when I played. Yeah. Modern Zangief can definitely do some robbery for sure.